At first I wasn't too sure about it because it was like, I don't have the time. I was thinking just with the phones ringing, to have the time to go into the computer constantly and check to make sure if anything was coming in. Now that I'm used to it, it's exceeded what I thought.
I mean, it works. It works for us. It definitely does.
It's very easy. It's user-friendly, and hey, it eliminates so much waiting time.
It surprised me because I was against it, but I'm glad we have it. I'm very much for it now. You know, I can see the benefits of it.
Very easy, almost immediate. We had a worker over the summer. She was a high school student. She worked with us through the Louisiana workforce, and we gave her some plans to upload for us. And I trained her in 15 minutes. 15 minutes. And she worked with us for 3 weeks. She did not have a problem whatsoever. Oh, it's great. I mean, it's information at your fingertips, literally.
One of the big things that I particularly like is that we don't have to keep all these plans anymore. We send all these bulky plans back to the homeowner or the applicant.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot easier being able to look up information rather than go through folder and folder and folder of paperwork.
But when they call our office, they want information, and we have to give it to them. And from permit statuses to inspection results, down to what's required for plan review. It's all in that system.
Big thing is having the connectivity electronically that we didn't have before. That was the missing link, and we have that now.
You're dealing with 4 parties. You have your customer, you have South Central Planning, you have the permit office, you have a contractor. And you have a system that's communicating to all 4 people at one time, and everybody's on the same page.
If a customer called in and wanted to know, was my inspection done or was my power turned in, we'd be flipping through pages and pages of logs trying to find that information. Where here we just have to, like she said, put in a permit number, and it's going to give you all inspections for that particular job site.
The building code is new. Everyone's intimidated by it. When you give this, and again I say at your fingertips, information, it puts your customers at ease.
But if you tell them, you can find the information yourself. Just go online. They see it. They see it in black and white.
Customers who have taken advantage of the portal just love it. South Central Planning has been very great to work with. Anytime we have a question, whether it's with the computer software or having a problem with a customer who's not sure, we sent them enough information, we get an immediate response.
I have no problems with the support. It was there from the get-go, and it still is.
I'm Toby Sandifer, Information Technology Administrator for the St. James Parish Government and St. James Parish Sheriff's Office. IT people inherently tend to want to control and manage every little thing and be aware of it. And it's just absolutely not necessary to even be aware that this application exists. The bandwidth that it consumes isn't even measurable. So it is not even on my radar as a tool I have to concern myself with, which in IT, that means I can concentrate on several other things. Especially with you guys maintaining and managing all the network, or managing the data. I don't have to back it up. I don't have to be responsible for it. That's fine. We lose everything. You still have access to all the permits, and we can still see it. That's fantastic. That's one thing that I like about it from an IT perspective. And it was web-based, which means I don't even have to manage an EXE file. I don't have to even worry. I can actually move permitting anywhere I want. I can move it on the other side of the river. I can run the application from a flash-based device, a laptop, anywhere without any IT input. If we're all out busy after a storm and we just don't have time to deal with permitting, it's not an issue. As long as they have the link, they're up and running. Not in the slightest. There's been no trouble whatsoever with this application. The MyPermitNow application, it works flawlessly. One thing I do like about it is you continue to embrace new technologies built into Adobe Flash. So as new features are released, you get to take advantage of them, I get to take advantage of them. I think the worst thing I've had to do is download a new version of Flash. It's well written, well designed, it's efficient, and it's lightweight. We only know what St. James knows. We don't know what Terrebonne and St. Charles and some of the other parishes knows, but they may be in a position where they have added features to the application that we didn't even realize we needed, that now, because of that, because of this relationship, we get to benefit from. That is what makes this important to me. We are constantly growing and based on the knowledge of other parishes.
We would be taking steps backwards. We would definitely be, it wouldn't be to our advantage to do that.
To quote one unnamed staff member, if they didn't have MyPermitNow, they would quit. So I think that says it all right there.
The MyPermitNow application is the right thing for St. James Parish, because it saves us a bundle of money and a ton of time, and we don't have to spend any money maintaining and managing it. It's the right thing for me in that same aspect. I can concentrate on several other aspects, on the public safety aspect, making sure that the police officers are able to access their resources and not waste my time concentrating on MyPermitNow. Those things just work. It's the right thing to do, and we are definitely going to use this application.